Hello, hello Tej. We'll start it off right then. Hmm. We'll start off right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Hello everyone. In this week's Ask Me Anything session, we have Tej Patel, an origami expert. So hello Tej. Please introduce yourself.
So, hi everyone. I just finished my 10th grade this year and I'm into very much into origami and more interested towards mechanical and robotics. So, yeah, that's a little brief about me.
Yeah, that's great. So guys, if you have any questions, put it in the chat box and Tej will answer it. Mhm. Yeah. So anyone having any questions? Okay, so I'll start it off. Yeah. So means how did you start off with origami? Means everyone knows you in the group as the origami guy. Means you taught us the
Yeah.
origami tutorials, right? So how did you
Hmm.
start it off? Means how did you start off origami?
Like generally when we are young, our parents teach us some basic origamis, right? So like
Hmm.
I was taught origami boat and paper planes, and at that time I was quite fascinated by the paper planes. So I used to make a lot of them, and what interested me was that even if you change one fold in the origami, the whole aerodynamics of the plane changed. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what got into me origami.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's great. Am I getting any questions? No, nothing yet. Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm. Yeah. So let's go. Means how did origami impact you? Like we'll move on to the mechanical second, but I think many of you know as the origami one, right? Yeah, so how,
yeah.
how it has impacted you and any opportunities you've got just because of origami.
A lot of opportunities to be honest, and I'm grateful to origami for that. And as for the my growth part, or maybe what was the first question again?
Means how it has impacted you, origami.
Okay. So it has actually changed the way I look at things. So my whole viewpoint got changed, and I am open to more ideas right now, and more about the artistic part or a more technical part of something. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess do you guys have any? Wait, is my video on?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, I think it was off earlier. So yeah,
Cool.
hmm. Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. Hmm. Yeah, so anyone having any questions? Put it in the chat box.
Yeah, you can go
Hmm.
ahead.
Hmm. So what are you currently doing right now in this lockdown or means during this pandemic?
Um, so started off with teaching you all guys, and then some workshops kept on happening. Like I did a workshop with doctors and some of the helping
Hmm.
who are helping us in this lockdown. And right now I'm working on, like, I've joined a class for learning about uh, the competitive exams like UCED and BAT. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
and obviously 11th class studies are going a bit by now.
Hmm. So any projects you're working on?
Currently not many projects, but yeah, I was working on a collapsible dome one. I told
Yeah,
about it earlier.
yeah, in the Rajesh
So
Nair session.
yeah, working on it, and then right now I do have a few stuff at my home, so exploring that.
Hmm. Okay. So did you organize any workshops or any like boot camps or something?
Um, like for now in this
Hmm.
lockdown,
Yeah.
I did a few workshops. Like one I remember is I did a workshop with an NGO. So
Hmm.
whatever money we made out of the workshop was donated to the COVID relief fund.
Oh, that's
And
great.
recently I did workshop with a college, maybe some college in Hyderabad. So yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
mostly they were students of second year engineering. So we had a great time with them.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's great. So Pragya asks a question. What's the best moment you had till now?
Um, best moment, well, there are many best moments to be frank, but yeah, like getting selected in the Origami USA or many other opportunities which I came to get, and people appreciating me what I am are some of the greatest moments.
That's good. Anybody having more questions? Hmm.
Okay.
So I think nobody is asking questions. So can you explain more about your mechanical side of things, like apart from origami? Means
Okay.
what
So
experiences you have or anything like that?
so if you all happen to know the YouTube channel, something Thank or something is like that, I was over
Hmm.
obsessed with that channel. It
Uh,
had it had simple mechanisms of gears and stuff, and it really amused me. And if you know the game mechanics or they are something like Lego. So I was like I like to make things, and that's what where this all got me.
hmm. Yeah, that's great. Hmm. I think no one's posting any questions, so I'll go on with my next one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Means how long have you been doing this making stuff and with origami and other things like doing normal projects?
My making is going on from a long time, like around 10. I started making things when I was 4 or something.
Hmm.
When I got to learn about what is the world and then. But talking about origami, I think uh, I've been doing it from the past 7, 8 years, like
Hmm.
really into origami.
Yeah, we have questions from both Pragya and Dhruv sir. So let's go with Pragya first. Which is the
Okay,
skill you have about which you are most confident?
okay. So I would say maybe my oration skills, like I am pretty much more confident on myself as well. So that led me to, like, if you guys know the concept of class monitor, I have been the class monitor since the past all years, and talking like I I am confident about my, like, I'm confident on my hands. If I need to make anything, I can do it with my hands. So yeah.
Okay, good. Hmm. So Dhruv sir's question is, what new design you have invented in origami till now?
Um, some of them, like I have came up with a few tessellations. So for the people who don't know about it, tessellations are simply mathematical uh, patterns or design which have geometry in them. So I was quite engrossed in it before a few months. So I made lot of them, and then some designs like the one I'm working on, the dome one, it is a rendering of myself. So yeah, that's a
Okay.
design from me.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
what was your first experience in product development or mechanics in general? Like, for me, it was like when I discovered products in YouTube, like something for you. What is it?
okay, so when I was around 3 or 4, I had a game, like it was an electrical game, and it stopped working one day.
Mm,
So all I knew at that time was I opened up the screws and did something. I don't know what. Maybe a wire was loose or something. And then I fixed it. And
mm,
that gave me the boost to do things. So yeah,
okay.
from then on, I have been opening things and not closing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have two questions from Costa and Druser. So from Costa, what was the most cheerful moment till now?
Okay. Cheerful moment. Uh, I would say maybe the camps and the fun we had with friends in different parts of the world. Like I have been to Hyderabad, Kashmir. So I have made great buddies over there, and the relation with them is like wonderful.
Okay. So question from Dusar. Can you share your experience from your traveling so far in India, especially mentoring in Kashmir Valley?
Okay, cool. So first off, start off with I have taught in many places in Gujarat itself. So it's like wonderful teaching in different schools and places and things. But when I went to Kashmir, it was something wholly different for me. First of all, the like you have the fear of the Kashmir thing, and but as I went there, it really isn't as much uh, critical over there as people talk about it. So yeah, it was quite fun over there, and me being a kid, like all the people with me were government teachers, and then I was in eighth grade maybe at that time. So yeah, a kid teaching to kids, and like the people
Hmm.
over Kashmir are too sweet. So yeah,
Yeah, I think
and
yeah, I think we need to form an experience before judging based on the news given or something like that, right?
definitely,
Hmm.
definitely.
Yeah. So any question? Yeah. If you will have to go for buying any one thing you want, it doesn't matter how much worth is its cost is. What would it be?
Uh, I would say paper. Yeah, like
Yeah.
there are many types of paper which are in the world, and they are amazing. Like I've read about some of them, and they're costly as hell too.
Hmm. Yeah. So why don't you want me calling you sir? Costa was asking.
Uh, Costa, maybe my age. We are the same age, so and particularly I don't like someone respecting me. Like if someone is like talking to me like a friend, or like how friends do, you all know, so that's okay for me. But respect, I can't engulf the respect.
Hmm. Yeah. So no questions, right? So I'll ask my known. So can you? So I'm also interested in origami. So can you recommend me any resources on learning origami or something like that?
uh, Maybe I can help you with that. So I have actually made a post on my website, but
Okay.
I will put it in the chat in a while. So
Mm.
yeah, the best I would say is you start off with YouTube. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
how I all started off for me. There are
Hmm.
a few channels which I mentioned in the website, and then there are a few websites also.
Hmm.
So um, like there is Origami USA, there are Origami with me, and there are stuff. So all that can be helpful, and books are there, like
Hmm.
a lot of resources. And
Okay.
kids like us know how to get any book for free.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So so you'll will you share that in the Z2M group? Yeah. Try
Okay,
to
cool,
share it.
cool.
Yeah. So others can get it. So Pragya asks a question. What was the best experience you had with Drosar till now?
Um, yeah, like Drusar also mentioned it in the chat just before a while. So yeah, going to places with Drusar, like we had the Intel workshops going on, and that was the first time I came to know about Drusar. Like we were all friendly and in the jolly mood. So yeah, it was
Hmm.
quite fun, and I came to know about all of the team members.
Yeah.
So that was very fun moment with all, and all the time, like I wait to meet Drusar. Like even like when he is in lab, I go and I spend the night with them, or chill out, or we also work at night, as the lab, is still under process mode, so we are working there.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So Costa and Pragya are asking. So Costa was asking, what is your favorite subject in 11th standard, 11th class?
Um, I just started off with the studies, and it's definitely not maths, but yeah, I do love the fundamentals of physics, like not the very deep theory part, but the basic laws and stuff. So
Hmm.
and chemistry practicals are love for me, like just the exploring part of it, what they show on YouTube. I have done a few experiments of them myself, so yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So Pragya is asking your favorite song.
Quite a lot maybe, but if you ask me, it's uh, Heal the World by Michael Jackson. It's a
Yeah.
great song.
And Costa is asking any song which you want to dedicate to us.
Uh, mm, I'll think on that. Maybe we'll answer later.
Pragya is asking a favorite sport. This is like going on like a rapid questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so favorite sport, I have been a state level badminton player before some time. so badminton, and then I play almost every sport. Like we play volleyball, basketball, football. So yeah, any sport you tell, and we can play it.
Yeah. So any role models for you which you have met personally?
I met personally. So I came to meet Paul Jackson. He's one of the top 10 origamists of the world, and that was a great like exploration for me. And like that was the first person I met who had given a TED talk. So
Hmm.
yeah, it motivates a lot.
Okay, so Dhruv sir is asking, okay, let me rephrase that. How do you manage to escape from school?
Well, so we got to learn about making leave applications and stuff in our sixth or seventh class. Till then I have been using them like lot of times, and then uh, recently, like about a year or two ago, our school got a fantastic principal, sir. So he actually acknowledged that I do all this stuff, and he allowed me to go outside and work upon. He knows that I can also do all this with my studies. So yeah,
Okay.
he has given me the permission.
Okay. So guys, Ansh ask a question if you want.
Okay.
Uh,
Answer.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Ansh.
अभी तक का worst experience share कर.
Worst experience, like there are many. So I participated in lot of robot making or the challenges we have. So two of them was line following one. So the in the first one, our robot was fully functioning till the trial rounds, but at the time of competition, it didn't work at all. So have happened with me a lot uh, that we have the a good model which is working, but at end when it doesn't work, it just tears apart. But yeah, I always appreciate the effort that went inside it and all the learnings we got. So yeah,
So
it's quite.
Dhruv sir is asking to share your learnings from IITG.
Okay, so
I
IIT has been a breakthrough for me too. Like, it's a great experience to be honest, exploring how the nature in IIT is, and you get to see what the uh, uh, best students who study a lot and then go up to the best college. And I get a lot of support from teachers. Like, if I am having some problem with gears, so I can go to the directly to the physics professor in the college and I can talk to them. And if I want to, like, I want to do something new, they always are ready to support me. And then, yeah, there are a lot of things. So yeah, also they have given me a great amount of resources, so that helps a lot.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Kaustav was asking what was the most embarrassing moment you ever had.
Embarrassing moment. Uh, Maybe in schools, like we have a lot of embarrassing moments. Like being the class monitor, I was the most notorious guy of the class as well. So I knew when to have fun and when to also have silence. So like getting caught by teachers doing all the fun stuff. Yeah.
Uh, so yeah. So Pragya is asking, what's your daily schedule? Like, how do you manage so many things?
It's nothing like I don't have something we can call a schedule. I'm working upon it, making one. But right now, like from the past few days, I have been waking around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I do like some stuff which I need to do with which includes my brain, like includes lends to have my focus on it. Then about afterwards, I do some surfing on the internet, like what new things are going in the world and where are the people doing. I check my social media, so there are a lot of inspiration I get from social media, like all the origami stuff as well as the robotics and what inventions are being made. I check out Kickstarter and Indiegogo, like those are some websites I recommend all of you to go through. And yeah, then maybe lunch, and afterwards I do sleep in the afternoon also. So yep, that's how my day goes. And at night it goes around 2 to 3 o'clock every day, maybe. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
so
so yeah. So Pragya is asking, who's the best person you met till now?
okay. So best person, like I have came to meet a lot of gurus for me, a lot of people who inspired me. Like from day one, when I was in fourth grade, one of my friends' mother, she told me to have a workshop in a school. So yeah, my first workshop was when I was in fourth grade. Barely even know how to speak, so I just took all my stuff and went there. Took the workshop. It was like a fun interaction with students. So I made new friends and like a lot of people. All the people I have met, and they have been great inspiration for me. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So is Costa was asking for a rapid fire round. Costa, will you ask it or should I? Or will you post it?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
asking
Yeah.
only.
okay,
Actually, it's too many. Okay, you have to just choose. I will just give you two options. You have to just choose.
okay,
Okay,
yeah.
let's start. Zero to maker or LSCNI.
Zero to maker.
Okay, origami or robotics.
Origami anytime.
Free Fire or PUBG.
Uh, PUBG.
Lays or Kurkure.
I would go with Lays. Yeah,
Okay, strawberry or mango.
mango.
Okay, having a beard or not having a beard.
For now, I need to have a beard because I am not allowed to cut my hair. But maybe we'll decide that further on.
Okay, tabs or spaces.
Depends, like on what we are using. If it's coding, then tabs. If typing and all stuff, spaces. Yeah.
And um, and I forgot. Wait,
Cool,
let me
cool.
check. Let me check.
We lost your audio.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. Chemistry or physics?
Okay, physics,
History or geography?
geography,
Or mango, uh, jam or sorry, jam or pie?
jam or
Pie.
I I'm not sure. Like the eating one. Yeah, jam maybe.
Yeah. Jam. And what do you like? What is your favorite food
Food.
which you want to eat as many as I give you? As much as I give.
Like there are a
Have
lot.
it the whole day.
I am a sort of foodie, so I can eat anything you give.
Anything.
I'm sorry.
I mean anything.
Anything, yeah. Pizza or like I would go with pizza for now.
Junk food or home food?
Mm, like I do love both of them, so not any on any one side equally.
But to be there are only two options.
Sorry?
Two
Okay, so
options:
maybe
junk food or home
food anytime, home
or
food,
junk food or home food. Home
home food,
food.
home food,
Okay,
home food,
headphone or earphone. Okay, headphone or
earphone,
earphone.
earphone.
Okay, gaming PC or a gaming laptop.
Gaming PC, but I would say more of a designing PC or somewhere where I can design stuff.
Oh, okay, my over rapid fire. Thank you.
Wow, great.
That was a very long one. Okay, yeah. So Pragya is asking, what's the best thing you learned till now? Who taught it?
Uh, So yeah, there's a fascinating story behind it. So I came to know about a person named Kamlesh Gandhi. He's from Mumbai and he's around 82 or something, and he shares origami all around India and he has taught to many kids. So I got to know that he was passing through Ahmedabad. So I, with my parents, went over to the railway station. At the railway station in waiting room, I met him. I showed him my things, and I was really young back then. So afterwards, he taught me a jumping frog, and it was a new jumping frog for me. So yeah, that's the best thing.
Hmm. Okay, so Ansh is asking, which is your best event till now?
Best event till now.
I think
I
he
would
meant a
say
workshop or a boot camp.
okay. So a lot of them. Like, are you asking which I have attended or which I have conducted?
Yeah,
So
he didn't mention it. So mention both
it
of
can be
them.
both.
Yeah, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe I conducted. I would say the one with Drew. Like it was more of journeys and stuff, and also the Kashmir one. I had great exploration over there, and attended. Uh, I used to attend a camp called OSS Valleys. Like it was a personality development camp, and I used to love the environment over there. And afterwards too, I have attended some camps. Like recently, I went to Hyderabad for a camp, so that was also a great part for me.
Hmm. So yeah, Dhruv sir is asking, share your 5 things of bucket list.
Bucket list, okay. So I'd go with first going around the world and exploring all the places. Then meeting all my role models, like all the people I cannot meet right now, and like going to MIT once, like exploring the things what students over there are doing, what professors do, and fourth one would be owning a car, like owning a car and a house, and the last one would be like being able to contribute something to the society. I think.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so no one's asking, so I'll ask my own. So, what are the series, both educational and non-educational, you recommend, or TV shows, something?
Okay, so uh, going by educational series, like I like students who are under 10th or are in 10th, I would say BKP is a great resource. So it's Bhaiki Padai YouTube channel. So I didn't look at my SST subject till now, and that guy only helped me do all of that studies.
Hmm.
And series maybe I don't watch a lot, but maybe I like Kota Factory, and uh, I had great fun with that. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so no one's asking. So, did anyone join? Hmm. Yeah, Pranay and Ansh, you can ask your questions if you want. You both are the most, couldn't say anything the least. So any favorite movie you have?
Movies a lot. Like I do watch a lot of them.
So any,
But if you are asked favorite movies, like Three Idiots maybe.
okay.
So yeah.
Means what do you like to do in origami? Means anything in special or something like doing planes, or what do you enjoy the most?
Like doing anything with origami. Like I I like to make something which has maths behind it or geometry behind it.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So Costa is asking any dialogue which you want to dedicate to us.
Costa. I'll get back to you on that too.
Okay, so Pranay is
The song
asking,
and the dance. Yeah.
yeah. So Pranay is asking any video games you play.
I don't play any for now, but I used to play PUBG and used to play that Call of Duty.
Hmm, yeah, and Ansh is asking, you love books or not?
Uh, I I have read a few books. I do want to get into the habit of reading, but yeah, I do like books. So if there are some books you can recommend, it would be great.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And favorite one?
I'm sorry. Favorite ones? Maybe
Uh,
I read The Alchemist, so it was great for me. And also, like there's a funny story to it. When I was in third grade, uh, I couldn't win at a race or something. I got the third prize or something. So I got so like energetic and boosted up that I started reading "You Can Win" by Shiv Khera, and that was just something that came to
Yeah.
my mind.
Maharshi sir is asking, books or comics?
Comics, anytime. I have read a lot of them.
Okay, so any books or comics you want to recommend to us?
Uh, I used to like read a lot of Tinkles, if you know, and
Yeah.
Amar Chitra Kathas are great.
Hmm.
So that would be
Yeah. So Pragya is asking, do you want to stay in in your home or a lab in for 1 year?
lab because there's a lot to explore.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Yep.
so any experience on product development you want to share or something like that?
Uh, I have not worked on it that much, but yeah, like I worked on a GeoCube. So that was one of my projects which I did for a science exhibition,
Hmm.
and like I saw that whole journey from making the first model with your hands to processing it to the
Hmm.
like laser cutting and adding magnets to it and going with it to the product level. And yeah, it was a great journey.
Okay. Yeah. So Costa is asking, most funny moment in LCS and AI.
Costa, I'm not sure about it. Like maybe the GIF fans, you guys, yeah, uh, yeah, that's pretty much.
Hmm. Okay. The most memorable mischief you did till now. Pragya is asking.
Hmm. Uh, not sure. Like I have done a lot of them and ended up badly, but yeah, uh, maybe when I was really young, I cut my own hair, which I did right now also. But yeah, there's like things like that you do as kids, and when you look back at it, it's funny.
Yeah. So how did you meet Dhruv sir?
Uh, there's there's a story to it. Just a second. Someone is presenting. Okay, cool. So I got to have a like I got to know about doing a workshop in Ahmedabad in DM school or something. So a bunch of kids from Japan had came over there, and they were teaching some like Japanese things to the kids over there. But interestingly, none of them knew origami. So someone called me up and told me that there are a few people over here and they want to learn origami. So I went there and I taught them, and afterwards, like as I was going back to home, I saw a poster of maybe uh, a science exhibition. Maybe it was National Science Exhibition or something, NCSC. So went over there, and around that same time, my school came up with a ATL lab. So my dad told me to see around and look what other people are doing and what like ATL ATL teachers do, and you can also get to know about them. So one of the projects was from that a school in, I don't remember the school name, but yeah, one of the projects was of Drew sir, and that's how I got to meet him for the first time. And afterwards, we did a few things together, and yeah. Okay, I guess maybe Himesh is outside.
Hamish got
Himesh?
disconnected. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I will go up with my question. Like, if you
Hmm.
were not origami, where you would be right now? Like, do you have any expectations?
Maybe robotics or like mechanics. Like I would be making stuff at any end. Definitely not into coding or something like that. I'm not a great fan of it. But yeah.
Okay. And any other field, like into sports or like that?
Uh, yeah, maybe like I have done a great amount of plays and dramas, if you know. So I would have been somewhere like with any co-curricular activities, like uh, being a part of the like I don't know what you call yeah, youth parliament or something. Then yeah.
Okay.
So anyone,
Anyone
yeah.
else have questions?
Okay, Himesh back.
Hamish is back.
Himesh, you're muted maybe.
Yeah. So my brother was moving the rotor. I think he turned it off by mistake. Sorry for
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you answer? How did you meet Drew sir?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
I'll just watch the recording later. So, how did you meet more and more people? Means, how did you get in contact with many people? Means, yeah, how do you come
uh
with others?
so like the first time I went to Ahmedabad, I made a lot of friends over there, and I that was my first exploration with different people who are into origami or share the same interest as mine. And the moment I turned 13, like it was all opening up Gmail, Facebook, and things, and social media also helped a lot in connecting people. So yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people.
yeah. So, Maki sir is asking your experience in Makerfest and Rural Makerfest.
Okay, so those were the events like when I was young, I used to participate in an event like a participant, but those were the events which I conducted or I was on the background of it. So that helped me a lot, like knowing how a event is made or how what all goes through when you are planning an event and doing all the stuff. So yeah, rural maker
Okay.
fest and maker fest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't like showcase a lot of things. So yeah, at that time I didn't do that much as well.
Okay. Yeah. So, Dhruv sir is asking your social media and Jason Koo story, please.
Okay. So maybe one day like Druser were looking at origami and MIT, and he came to know about a name Jason Koo. He is the main person who is handling the origami in MIT. So Druser just out of like asked me that, do you know Jason Koo? So I didn't have it at my mind at that time, but I knew someone is Jason Koo and something. So he told me to open Facebook and see whether you're friends with him. So I opened it, and surprisingly, I was friends with him from the past 2 years. And adding on that, I had around 200 mutual friends with him. So that was something hilarious which happened.
Yeah. So, Ansh is asking your favorite microcontroller board.
Okay, so I have not very much worked on electronics parts, but I just explored Arduino, so I will go with that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So, Pranay is asking which all places did you visit till now?
okay, so going up the bucket list, maybe I have visited the north. Like I live in the north, but afterwards the south and like just a second, I misplaced the like I am in Gujarat, so I visited a lot of places in Gujarat, and I've been to Kashmir, talking of the top side, and bottom I've been to Kerala, Hyderabad, and Dharamshala, Srinagar. So yeah, a lot of places.
Yeah, so Maharshi sir is asking in India and also out of India. He needs places name.
Like out of India, I haven't visited out of India till now, but I
Okay.
would be going next year in July.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it. Maharshi sir was messaging me on WhatsApp. So hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions, guys?
Questions me?
Okay, so do you guys have any questions for Dhruv sir?
Anyone? Uh, I would say, when are you coming home?
I'm getting.
Okay. Yeah, Costa. I'll answer that.
So until sir turns on his mic, so I have a question. So do you watch any shows on streaming services like Netflix, Hotstar, or something like that?
I don't watch any shows, but I watch a lot of movies.
Okay. Hmm.
So,
Yeah, Dhruv sir.
sir, you are on mute.
Okay. So how's everything going on?
Good
Great.
till now.
I think like all of us bombarded everything on page.
Yeah, I am completely good with it.
Okay. I'll be probably reach stage by 8 p.m. I'm right now going to order for one of the project, the camera one,
Okay.
the pipe infection.
Hmm.
So I bought this. This is like
Hmm.
MI this
Me cam, the
Okay.
wireless one.
cam. I may start with this, but they need something more, so I may use Raspberry Pi. And the
Okay.
new, if you know that we got a new Raspberry Pi camera, I'll just show you.
Yes,
You can
sir.
see 2 months
Means
back.
the new one, right? Yeah, the high quality one. It was
Yeah.
released, right?
So I'm planning to use that to make a project, to make a design where I can actually rotate 360, click photos, record a video, and save it that particular with the angle of the photos. Like it is 90, then 0, like that.
Oh,
I may need your help to code and everything because I'm not that great in coding. So that project is going on. That has been required by L&T.
okay.
So today mostly I'll be working on it. Apart of it, rest all going well.
Costa is saying that you're looking like Baya.
Like he always defined that. Nah. He always defined that only, like uncle or bhaiya. He's always confused in between. Like he's a repeater of question. Do you look like uncle or bhaiya? So
So still, I have to call you sir. If you're uncle, I will not call you uncle. I will call you sir. If you're bhaiya, still I will call you sir.
okay, but you add a prefix or suffix with sir, right?
No, no, sir is okay, sir.
Okay. So apart of it, how is the hack club going on? Two of you, Pragya and Hemish.
Sir, it's going very great. We are actually having capture the flag cyber security competition right now. I mean, you all guys can also join Hack Club. You just go to their
Himesh, are you
website.
there? Himesh, are
I'm
you
looking
there?
forward, Himesh.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
there.
looking forward to apply for Hack Club to make this pipe inspection robot.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Means, yeah,
So Pragya, you just guide me how to apply and everything today evening.
Okay,
I
sir,
will
sure.
apply. I
you can
will
just go
apply, or
to
someone
the.
else with the help of someone else. I will apply that project, and let's see if I can develop an entire thing using her Raspberry Pi camera and everything.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
So
Sure,
what is
sir.
the budget?
The
What
new
is the
Today
camera
budget
is
only.
really
budget they
good.
provide?
$100. I
hundred
mean,
dollars.
yeah, it can go till 150. He's means Roshan says that.
Okay, so what I wanted to develop is I wanted to develop a open source pipe inspection camera
Hmm. Okay.
using
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi.
Hmm.
So then we can be all in a team member, design a code, develop a GitHub website, put all the code and everything there so people can use it.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's talk next Sunday. So next Sunday, I think Hemish will be answering the questions and we will be asking. Let's put Costa on that line. Okay, Costa,
Yes, sir. I am ready.
ready?
Yes, sir.
Please don't ask because see, Hemish is having good knowledge, so don't ask this rapid fire to him,
Yes,
like whether
uh,
lays
actually, I'm
or
not
like that.
that. I don't know Himesh that well, so I will be a little down.
So,
That
so I was looking forward one improvement. One improvement. Let's make a sheet, share with whoever is the participant, whoever want to ask the question, and let's prioritize the question to top 20 or top 30. That's
Okay.
it. So it
Hmm.
Okay.
design a proper thing also, and rapid fire can be for 10 minutes, but it should be the thing. So Himesh can also answer it very correctly, properly.
Yeah.
So we will also have a list of questions which may sequence and like we can cover the right question on the right time kind of setup.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's improve this. And I think AMA doesn't look good, so name this particular exercise as something else. It is
Okay.
AMA is a kind of, let's put it related with journey or path or learning till now, something like that.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we
sir,
can work on that.
are you swinging?
I'm on
Yes.
a swing. I generally talk using like always used to talk on when I'm swing. Generally, I
Yeah.
turn off my camera so I can talk a lot. But this is what is my house. If you have not seen yet, stage have
Hmm.
came once. So this is
Yeah.
my swing, and you all know that I have a good balcony. I kept a photo. So
Hmm.
okay, I'll show you my setup.
Okay. Nice setup tour, everyone. The great setup tour.
So this is my desk. 40 each is LED. A new computer. Then I have this my laptop desk where I can keep my laptop at this place like that. Then I have my this table where I used to work with components.
Okay.
So this is my small office at my home.
It's a tech home.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's talk. And today evening I will ping you to get a help for how to apply for Hack Club.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Sir,
So there
today
we will
only
meet
I
at
had
8 p.m. Huh?
today only I had a discussion with the Hack Club Indian team, like the leader of the Hack Club India team.
Okay.
So I asked him like how to apply to get a Hack Club in my school too.
Okay. Cool.
So he
Good.
gave
Good.
me two to three usernames that you can ask to them and they will guide you properly.
Yeah,
Good.
means
Good.
if we want to register Zero to Maker or Ncube, we can just go to apply.hackclub.com and then apply our organization. If
Okay.
it's proper, and then we'll get selected, and we'll get more hardware grants for each participant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a separate discussion on this. And at 8 p.m., I think I will be back. At that time, it will be right to do. So I have a laptop to check all those things. Right now,
Mm.
even Maharshi is going to leave from his home to come at my home, and then we both are going to the industry right now. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yes. Bye, sir.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Hi, sir.
Bye.
So, Costa,
मैं
I
भी
have
भैया
your
माइक
answer.
ऑन कर लो.
क्या हुआ?
I was telling to turn on the mic. Harshivya was telling bye with mic off.
Expressing.
So yeah, Kaustav, for your answer, maybe the songs I would.
Second each. I'm just stop
Okay,
recording. So 1 second, everyone says bye.
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 Bye.